This is going to be really tricky. I need to get back into the road. There's like tons and tons of cars coming from there. They are coming like wow. I stopped in between so that I can set this up because it is asking for a username and password. I don't think I can get in like that because this is going to take a little time for me. Ooh, even this guy is. These guys are going at 70, 80 miles an hour, so I don't want to get in between. I can get flapped up. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here. Maybe I may have to wait for like a couple of minutes. I think there is a gap. Maybe if I move, everybody will get scared. Okay. I think I have a gap. I don't know, my cruise control is not getting set. I know. The cruise is gone. I have to reset that. But I have sufficient gap, so nobody's going to curse me. Yeah, I need to call somebody, so that's why I didn't really start it there. Then after that, when I, even with the best of the abilities, when I tried, it's asking for a username and password. See, I take a lot of risk in my life. I have taken it. I take it, but not this. I will not text and, type, use my phone, when I'm driving. Hand-free. That's it. If I cannot do hand-free, I'll pull over, answer the phone. That's not a risk for taking. Okay? When you are driving, you better drive. You can talk, on looking at the road. I always do that. That kind of keeps me awake and keeps me alert and focused. So I need to make a call. I did the call. Now I'm back on the road, baby. Back on the road. Yeah. What's up, man? There's plenty of road in front of you. You want him to get in front of me? What's going on, man? You falling in love with me or what? Yeah, that was a heck of a weekend. I had 3 different, it's actually 3 different graduations. One was a girl, it's not her party, it was her cousin sister's party. She invited me, her cousin invited me, everybody invited me. So I went there in the morning and, they all, okay, congratulations. And I said, I offered her, if she's going to do some training thing in Madison. I said, yeah, come around. I can take you to Madison. Anyway, I'm driving all by myself into every day morning. But today I got the info they are going to start only in July. So, yeah, probably she will do that, So, in July, probably I may not, end of June, July, I may not even, do any broadcast because there will be a young girl with me. But that's another thing because I'm fasting. So my friend knows, okay, that girl is 100% safe with me. The safest place he can be is with me because, I'm fasting. So that's the thing. And then there was this my cousin's children. They were both... actually not my direct cousin, it's actually my sister-in-law's cousin. Her kids, one of them graduated from high school. He's going to Johns Hopkins. So even people who don't know him are coming and congratulating him. Because that's the topmost college in the United States. Her second kid, he's kind of a graduation because he finished learning to read the Quran, the holy book of Muslims. So he finished reading that. Not finished reading, he finished learning to read. So that graduation was there. So they put it all together. It was a big function. I mean, a lot of people. That was really, really good. Then my friend, Mr. Mani, graduated. He did this MBA. That was his graduation. So that party went pretty well. Even though it kind of, what can I say? Everything got unraveled towards the end of it. I don't want to go into details about it. Mani will come in. He's in my Facebook. He's going to come. He's going to come and kick my ass. And if I say any more details. So now there's something happening in this phone. There's nothing on the road though. You see, once all the cars pass, they're all ahead of me. There is nothing on the road now. Only like a couple of cars going in. So I'm going to take it easy, easy drive. That's the way it is. Not money, buddy. Brothers, sisters, gatherers. Yeah, in the morning, a cop followed me. Oh my God. I was going at 80 to 83 miles an hour. The same way, there's nothing on the road. And I was like, oh man, suddenly I saw the cop. I braked. I believe when I passed him, it was like maybe in the speed limit. But still, he got out and he followed me. Then he passed me. He went ahead of me, and he got into another place, and he was watching me passing. So I immediately brought it down to this speed limit, and left it there. I thought, okay, let me pass him. So I passed him. Then I was watching him, going the other way around. And he definitely was looking at me, whether I'm going to do anything reckless, change lanes or something like that. So I didn't do anything. Yeah, I thought I'm going to get a ticket the moment he started out. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, and I started late today morning. And tomorrow, I don't know. This is going to be really, really. It's a test. Tomorrow is a massive test. It will tell me how this whole Ramadan is going to unfold in front of me. Because it's going to be a really tight task for me. Because, here's the thing. I think I told it before, when the last prayer gets over, it will be like 11 o'clock. The fasting starts at 3:39 in the morning. Or 3:29 to 3:39. That's the time gap. Now, here is the thing. 1 month, it will go about 10 minutes difference. Now, here is the thing. I have to wake up a little early and eat something. Because the fasting is for about 16 and a half hours. So, that early morning food is the one that I'm going to keep me going for 16 and a half hours. Okay? If I don't eat that, then I will have stomach problems. Because I don't really, at that time I eat something that is very critical. Now the issue really is going to come is to wake up that. So between 11 and about 2:30, 2 o'clock I should wake up actually. So 11 to 2 is the real sleep I'm going to get in the night. And then is the critical part. 4 o'clock I can go back to bed. You understand? 4 o'clock after finishing the prayer, I can go back to bed, maybe sleep. But the problem is, you wake up, you eat something, then you won't be able to sleep. So maybe in that 4 to 6 time, I may be able to get about half an hour to 45 minutes. If I get an hour sleep, that's good. Then wake up, come here. During my work time, I will not be able to do anything. Usually, all these days, I take this 5-hour energy thing to actually pump myself up to actually even drive back. Nothing. This is where things are going to fall apart for me. So let me see how this is going to, especially tomorrow. And my plan is to buy in about 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks. I'm going to get everything organized, and my sleep and everything is going to get adjusted to that in the coming 2 weeks. But what about tomorrow? It's going to be really, really, really good. But I'm good at this. I've been doing this, fasting thing for over 35 years. I'm good. Yeah, there is a point at which this is going to get cut. So I think at that time I will stop and I'm going to really restart it. Last time I tried to restart it on Friday, it didn't work. And I need to load all those things, whatever that is not there on YouTube. I need to figure it out. Probably I will do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'll have plenty of time, once I reach back home. I'm going to do the exact drill. See, wake up at 6, get out at 6:30 because I don't need to eat anything. I don't need to do anything else. Just shave, brush my teeth, shave, get out. So that's like about maximum half an hour. So by 6:30 I'll be starting. Excuse me. I'll be here by 6:30 means 7:30, 7:45 I'll be at work. So I'll get out from there early. Like 4. So I'm going to look at that drill and see how that thing is going to work. Yeah, if things are going bad, I mean, if say for example, if everything is going bad, I'm really tired. I will make sure that I will pull over, take a good nap. I have the power nap thing, the power nap. I may have to spend half an hour. In the half an hour, I'll sleep like about 20 minutes. That is going to actually get me all the way. See, once I take a power nap for the next 3-4 hours, I will not even feel sleepy. So I'm cool with that. So that's a plan. Now, you guys, there are a lot of people saying I'm speaking about the trees and the roads and the cars and my drive and my work, and I don't even speak anything about my work. Nobody even knows what is my work. And even if I want to really tell about my work, I cannot because I am doing a top secret project. It's all top secret. I cannot disclose anything. So that's it. Said all that. What am I doing with my poems? There is a poem I'm supposed to write and post last Friday. It didn't happen. This weekend was extremely busy. So probably I have maybe in 2 weeks I may actually release like about 2 or 3 poems that are going to come in a 3-day gaps. So I may release like about 3 poems and that's it. Then I go for Ramadan break. That's 1 month break, nothing. Once I come back, it's going to be too hot for me to even sit and write. I mean, I'll be, like driving and running and trying to reduce my weight. Yeah, that's the action plan here. The next willpower action is, you see, I did, one heat go. I got rid of my smoking habit. It's been more than 2 years now. And I'm proud of it. It is a habit I thought that's going to take me to my grave. But, by the grace of God, I got it done. And that's what next part is. I am extremely obese. 242 pounds. That's not good. Many people say, yeah, there are people who are heavier than me. They say, I weigh 260 pounds. One guy told me he's like 290 pounds. I said, okay, whether you are 200, my ideal weight should be around 180 pounds. I said, that's where I should be, and that's where I want to be, and that's where I should get to. So that's a plan. The next plan is to get rid of all these excess weight, this fat, and all the things, and get to that ideal weight. curve. Yeah, I need to reduce the way speed here, or I'm gonna get really thrown out of the road. Impressive curve. Sullivan, like Sonia. I don't know how you say that. I mean, that's the way it is. So that's how the poetry is coming. See, I kind of have some ideas, in my mind. But, once I am finished with Ramadan, because starting tomorrow is the preparation for the 1 month fast. So there's a lot of prayers I need to do. There's a lot of meditations and all these things. And this time, I don't get any time to do any of these things. You see, half of the time I'm not allowed to stop working for Ramadan. I'm not allowed to. I have to do my job, my day job. I have to do. There is no excuse. Okay, so I have to do that. So I'm going to be focused on all that. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to be finishing this movie ideas. Make some money. It all come down to this, buddy. It all come down to that. It's a lot of dough. Go up, man. I want my truck, man. That was the thing, Ooh. This is good. I'm not saying this is bad. This is really good. This one, you see, but this one, the problem is, after driving that truck for a long time, this one don't have the balance of that truck. That, I don't know about Ford and everything, but that Nissan Titan is the best thing I have driven. People say BMW, WW, all the W's are there, but take a truck and take a drive. Then you'll know, wow, that's it, man, that's it. And a girl, even girls, many ladies who have driven the truck, they say, oh yeah, once you get in there and you take that drive, then you'll know, oh yeah. But unfortunately, I don't need a truck anymore. I mean, it's not unfortunately for anyway. And it won't even work for me now because I'm driving every day, and in this drive, that truck will give me like 4 miles a gallon. This car gives me like what? Right now it gives me 32.4. It should give me about 35. Because it's a new car, it need to get into that tuning completely because I haven't driven it for a long drive, and now I'm out of gas. See, well, yesterday I was driving a lot. Probably I'll get down in Oconomowoc or Glenfield. I'm going to get the gas. Yeah, it only goes 34 miles, so. 2 days for 10 gallons. One way is about 84 miles. So, you do the math. It won't even take 10 gallons. That is a problem with this thing. It only takes like about 9.5. When it reaches like 9.5, it kind of stops. The total capacity is like 12 gallons, I think. But, it keeps something in reserve. I need to take this exit. Hospital exit. Is there a gas station? Quick trip, yeah? 282. Okay, let me get out of here. Kettle Moraine State Forest. Southern Unit. Old World Wisconsin Historical Site. But I don't want to get into any historical sites. And this is like a road work going on. Oh, this is a Dozeman. Oconomowoc. I think I may have to go a little further and take the next exit. This one is a crazy exit. There's like once I take the exit, then I have to drive like another 2 miles. I want to pee. Oh yeah, I thought I should pee at work, and I didn't. I just walked out, and I was eager to make that phone call before forgetting. Oh yeah, so that's why I'm feeling like peeing now. Pee at a party. Reverend B says, Mr. Stephen Reverend B always says, I gotta go pee at a party. Pee at a party. Something dead on this thing. It's not a skunk or anything like that, but there's something dead and rotten. I think next is the exit is Delafield. I think I should take that. It smells bad in my car now. I didn't really see, that thing is there. Okay, I cannot even reach that. That smells good. Cars behind me are all showing me fingers. I'm after a big truck, a big gas truck. So I'm slow. I'm going at 60, 65. I'm out of gas, mother. Now there is another problem, taking the Delafield exit. I may end up in the middle of a downtown, where there may not be even a gas station. This is like long time back, when I was driving to Kansas. That was like the second time I think I'm driving to Kansas. And I got like, I cannot even see anything in front of me. I'm that sleepy and tired. I thought, okay, I need to take a crap. My stomach is really bad. So all these things adding up, I pulled over into Iowa City. The problem is, I cannot stop anywhere. I cannot even find a gas station. This is a college town. There's nothing there. I mean, there's, I was like, where the heck am I supposed to go? I'm in the middle of a downtown. What do you want me to do? I think I should take this right now. I'm going to take a chance. Yeah, there are some gas stations and everything here. But where? I don't even see the sign of a gas station. Which way I should go for gas? I think Delafield. I didn't go to Delafield. There's a BP. Oh my God! I think no. I don't think I will end up in the same situation. I'm in a stop sign, and there's a lot of cars coming. Cars come. Keep walking, man. Do you think that I'm going to stop? No, I'm in the middle of Delafield. I hope I won't end up in front of the city of Delafield. The walled city of Delafield. Damn, man. I am in the city. Stop it. I haven't come to this area at all. I go to the other side. State law prohibits everybody. Man, where is the gas station? This is like Oconomowoc, the gas station maybe 2 miles away from where The exit. My goodness. I don't even see a gas station, sign of a gas station. Freak. Maybe I should pee into my gas tank. Yeah, there are people crossing. State law. Ask me to stop. Oh, there's a bumper. Okay, I think there is a gas station there. And this place have no, red light, blue light or anything like that. It's a small town. It looks good. Maybe I should move into here. This town. This town. Oh my god, it's a small ass gas station. But anyway, I'm going to get some gas. I need to pee on a party. Pee on a party. It's your way, honey. Oh shoot, I had to go around. I screwed up. This is on the other side. Now I need to go there and come around. This is what happens when you want to really pee. It's not that matter what happened. There's a really cute looking girl, you know, taking gas. That's what happened. I'm going to go do all that. That need to be done. Then I'm going to be back. So I need to I'm going to leave this on. I hope it stays on. Where's my water? I gotta go to the other side and park. This thing is. Because I cannot leave the car here. That's not fair. I don't know what the hell was that. Some dumb noise and all. Leave everything on here. What happened to you? Shut the fuck up. Congratulated celebrations. This doesn't look like a bad place. Look like a very nice place. Small town. I need to take out this badge. It's a guy on a truck. I know the parking rules and the traffic rules, but I gotta go completely stop. Take a left turn. Am I really allowed to take a left turn? I believe so. I hope so. If a cop pulls me over, you will see it. Then you'll know there is no left turn allowed. There is a little heavier lady. Anybody going to go? I need to go down. I need to go that way. There are no lights here, only stop signs. I think they need to start putting on lights. Stop lights. You understand what I mean? Red, yellow, green. There are plenty of them like that. You need to. This looks like a Caucasian town. I haven't seen even one Latino or African American person around here. We are going to an African American and they say, all white people, man. I know, people are crazy, Okay, I gotta go straight. Okay. Oh, okay, I got it. Our lady is coming up behind me too. So, I peed here too. Now I can say, I peed in Delafield. I know. If you guys seen what is going on in front of me, that's funny. Anyway. All cars and everything going this way, that way, this way to that way, to that way, to that way. Downtown area. Oh, this thing is still live. First, when somebody told me about this place, I thought it is Delavan. I said, Delavan is on south, man. One of my friend actually lives here. South. What are you talking about? I said, no, there's a place called Delafield. Okay. Then we figured out, oh yeah, there is a place called Delafield. And I came here. But she lives towards the Heartland area. Then they have another friend who is the Fantastico. Now she's not that Fantastico, but she was Fantastico. Now she had a couple of babies and everything, but she's still beautiful. Now we are in Milwaukee. To be very honest with you, one thing I have seen is about Americans is whether it's black, white, or blue, yellow, they spend a whole lot of time cutting grass. Why would you need grass? Many of these places have naturally growing weeds, which will not even grow more than a foot long. You don't even need to cut it. After some time it will automatically die out. They just keep on cutting grass and put all these, foreign Malaysian grass and all those things. They brought the seeds. They put it in here. They say, some Scottish guy comes and say, feed it. What feed it? You put all kind of dumb things into the ground, which goes into the water. Eventually, you will be drinking that water. Obsessed with the lawns and all those things, I was like, is there any way, I cannot change my thing. My backyard I can change, but my front yard, there is no way I can change it. I have to keep the law. That's the city ordinance. But okay, I'll keep it. But most probably the backyard I will completely put this, these stones. They have these stone tiles you will get, you can buy. I think one of them is like, it may cost me some money. It's like about a couple of thousands of dollars to do that. But I need to do it only once. Once this thing sits and settles, it will just be there. That's the advantage of it. And it will look good and clean instead of wild and weird. If you need to really clean that store, just power wash it. I can sleep now. So I'm gonna go home. I got a lot of things to do at home. This whole idea about this one poem that is ringing in my head, oh my goodness, I think I spent a whole lot of time on that one bit of an idea that is in my head. And I thought I'll be able to write it down on Saturday, but Saturday when I looked at it, I know it's no way I can close that. Even though I know how to end, the ending idea is there, but no way that will end in the way I wanted. Because, you have that feeling inside of you, but you don't have the words to actually express that. So that's what you need to bring it. So I write down the feeling as much as possible. Then I need to write it and writing and write it and write it. That's how I need to bring it. There was a time when I had a feeling in me, which I carried for more than, 10 years to write. So I will not show any mercy about that if I need to, because it's a good one. It's a good one. See, the one thing I look at it is, okay, when I pick an idea to to write. I write down like about 20 ideas every week. 20 different ideas that comes to my head. I just note it down, record it, whatever I do it. Even in this, when I say something. However, when it comes to things like how am I going to come to and pick one idea from that and really work on it towards the thing or merge some of these ideas together, that is the trickiest part. You see, once I have that, then all I need is a whole lot of time. Now it comes down to another thing. For what? What is the benefit of all this is a question many people ask. It's just that every time I finish writing a poem, which I actually paused it, I just love it. It is the enjoyment of that process which I love. See, taking an idea and connecting that idea to a model and then working on it, word by word, sometimes alphabet by alphabet. I need to go through it and bringing it out. Whether I don't know how many people will read it. I don't know. I want one person to read it, but that person actually I don't know whether she reads it anymore. I really don't know. So I'm not going to comment on that. But the possibilities are there. I'm not going to work with an impossibility. That guy signaling me to pass. He's a very slow driver. It's a truck. So that's how it takes a lot of effort, continuous effort to write something down. Someday some people are going to really enjoy this when they understand the whole idea, which maybe even watching this and then go back and read some of my works. Then they will understand, oh yeah, this is how he came to this point. I'm going to record and write as much as possible. That's what this whole process is. That. So it may sound odd for some people to say, you just talk to yourself when you are driving, and no, I'm not talking to myself. I am talking to somebody. It's as if that I'm talking to one person. That's what I want to really prove. Okay, it may come. And whoever is the listener, I'm talking to that person. So I'm not talking to myself. I talk to myself. I'm not saying I don't have a solid ideas. Because I do. Because if I need that, there are times when I need to really, really talk to myself to get an idea out. Then I'll sit, I'll isolate myself. Now where the lonely poet comes from. Call me crazy if you want to, but call me whatever. So, next 2 more weeks, I'll be here. And afterwards, I may not even do a show. I may not even have the energy to do this because my mouth and, everything will get dry. It's not a good idea to even listen to me. I will not be even having any sound. So because even after going from this, when I reach home, I still have another 2-3 hours to spend. I'm not going to be able to even stand up. I don't want to because I need to take rest. If I can get even 5-15 minutes of sleep, I will get that because I need a lot of that to keep it up. But I'll do it. So that's a plan. And it is going to be the movie ideas that is going to be this summer. I'm going to work on all that the rest of the summer. Poems probably will be coming only in fall, winter, maybe after Thanksgiving. I'll start working on some of these poems. But I'm pretty sure that there will be 3 poems coming before June 16th. So that's it. Then we are done. Then it may be, you may not hear any poem from me. It may be winter, after Thanksgiving, when winter, meteorologically, winter starts. That's when I'll take my poetry books or open the poetry box. There is no physical poetry box anymore. And yeah, then bring it in and see, how things are. See, I'm not saying I'm quitting writing poetry. It is because I have taken it to a certain level. Beyond that, it needs a hand from somebody else, and it's just not there. I mean, that's a one and only reason. It's just not there. So it becomes a very repetitive thing that is happening right now. So I don't want to go into that repetitive whirlpool. I don't want to jump into a whirlpool from where I cannot get out. So what I would think is, okay, it's just not happening. So there should be something happening. I need that constant communication to continue somewhere. And it's just not there. I mean, that's to be very honest with you, that's a reason. There is apparently no other reason for me to. I'm not quitting. I will come back and I will write. But I need to see a reason. I will write. I'll be writing poetry. I'm not going to disappoint, a lot of these people. Not a lot. I mean, there are a whole bunch of people, who really enjoy my writing unconditionally. They don't tell me, okay, write this, write that, or when I write something, you did it wrong. This is not how you do it. They don't say anything like that. They look at it and they read it. Sometimes they may not even like it. But then what do they do? What do they do when they don't like it? They'll say, oh yeah, oh, okay. That means they didn't like it. I know that. Oh, come on, man, don't put me in front of a light. Oh. Because of all these bumps, the tire kind of skips all the way. See? What the hell, man? The sun is on the west side. It's about to wrap its day. So this movie ideas is good. A couple of them is really the thing. One I already started working. I have the order of things in that. The other one, even though I kind of have the idea in my mind, I have written it down, but it's not 100% in order. So I need to get that worked out. So right after this fasting month, that's where I'm repeating myself right now. Then let's see, how things evolve. The whole summer, sometimes it takes only one moment for things to just go completely upside down. And I don't really mind it. Elm Grove. Oh man. I think I should have gone that way and try to take Lily from there itself instead of trying here. But this is going to become really cumbersome. I can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars, trucks and everything going. Some are going the other way. Hey, come on. I have another 10-15 minutes of drive remaining. You know what? This old man. He's not old. I mean, he may be in his early 50s. He's running. I mean, it's quite cold out here, okay? So, oh no, it's 60 degrees, so it's not that bad. Oh, I'm going too fast for this road. It's 60 degrees, that's not bad. Now I think it's my bad. I thought it's like 50s. Oh, dude, don't brake in front of me. Please. Keep it going. Keep it going. I made a blunder. Ooh, I actually should have taken the other road and got into the Lily Road instead of this Squirrel's Drive and everything. This dude want to get into this apartment complex. The problem is the other door was closed. Now he is completely blocking everybody's life. When children are present, this time there is no children. Children are sitting in front of their TVs, playing video games, or watching their dogs having sex. That's what they do. That's how they learn. Oh yeah, you know, this dog is doing that dog is doing the other dog. So they, you know what happens? They'll go and start doing it themselves for some time. That's how all these illicit babies comes around. I braked like hell. Because there is a wood, you know, the metal plank. You know, they need to fix all these things, man. Come on. People go through here. Today morning here, I was going, because I was the guy who was in front. I was going at like 55 miles an hour. It's only 30. I was like, oh my God. You know, if a cop sees me, I'm done. Now the sun is going to be on my back. I'm slow today. Way too slow. So yeah, evolving. Things are evolving. Life is evolving. I'm driving through two lines. Dude, will you let me, are you going straight or are you going left? I don't know what the hell was that. Oh, it was a code thing? Okay. MyFlorida.com. Okay. There's a Florida registration key Hyundai Santa Fe. My goodness. You drove that thing all the way from Florida to here? മുന്നിൽ നിന്നും മറഞ്ഞവളി എന്നെ പിന്നിലങ്ങ് ഒളിച്ചവളി എന്നേക്കും ഓർക്കും ഞാൻ ചിറങ്ങുന്നോർമ്മകൾ. There was an old lady crossing the road to pick up mail. Looks like here the mail is going to be placed only in one side. That's an interesting observation I have right now. The mail is only going to be in here, even though the houses are on the left side. So people will have to cross the road to come and look for mails. So there's an old lady. I mean, she may be about 90 years old. She crossed the road. That's why I completely slowed down, because this is their place. What the hell is this, man? Am I a little disappointed in myself? A little. Myself. Because I could have done a lot better. I'm going back years and years. At least in 2012, I could have done a lot better. I just failed. And I understand. I appreciate. I was using the wrong word anyway. I understand and accept the failure I've seen this, because it just doesn't make any sense for me to do certain things which I did. This is a problem here when I come in the morning. When I take Pilgrim, none of these roads, these roads goes over it. No. Pilgrim goes over Capital and Hampton. So both the roads goes under it. So I don't get stopped. So I think I should only take Pilgrim. What the hell, man? Maybe I should have... I don't know. There are a couple of really beautiful houses here in this neighborhood. I don't know. Okay, this is still open. The sun is having its mighty revenge on my cheeks and eyes. Yeah, this area, especially on my left side, on the western side of this place, a couple of really, really nice houses. Old and new and, rich and fantastic. I truly appreciate, the way they built it. They took, that's how you do it. I clearly will tell you. That's how you do it, son. There is a reality offer. It's a small house. This house is like a matchbox. I still may have to go and check the price of that house. There is a house here. So one of my friends is looking for a house. He may be able to buy this. Because here, it may be a little pricey here, but he's looking for, but he needs a bigger house. He got 2 kids. The matchbox house and all won't work for him. Everybody slows down at this point because of the classic cars that hang out here. Anyway, I was talking about something else, isn't it? Disappointments. Yeah. But, whatever happened, happened. And probably it happened for some sort of a weird reason. And I was still looking at that. That's why even recently I told, 2012 was the worst year in my life. Because the reason is, so far from all that things I have done in that year, I'm still scrambling around. I'm scratching this, that, and to see what good came out of it. There is no good came out of anything. Even though I was saying that, in principle, I'm right in many ways. But the principle I was taking took me, maybe it is right, maybe down 20 years down the road, I will be proven 100% right. What's the point? I will be 65 years at that time. What is the point? When I'm 65 years old, everything I did, back in the day was right. What is the point? It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. What could have been different? I don't know. I really don't know what could have been different. And that is the problem. Right now when I look back at it and saying, okay, now this was all wrong, okay, and this is all wrong, I just don't know, man. Something is going into my eyes. It could have been different. Yeah, it could have been different. This is the second time in the last 17 years I wished things would have been different. I mean, there are mistakes I have made in my past also. There are mistakes. But this is the second time I think I could have been doing things in a completely better way rather than looking at the principle of things and say, in principle, I'm right, so I have to do certain things or make certain things happen. But that was way off from reality. You see, when another person's life gets involved in your life, you need to understand there are 2 sets of principles come into action. That is the key to success in life. That is the biggest lesson. Maybe that is the good I learned. Right now, even though at that time I was not even thinking about it, maybe that is the good that came out of 2012. That I have learned that when I'm dealing with another person's life too, there are 2 sets of principles instead of 1. And for that selfishness, I sincerely apologize to myself, my own conscience, that, that lifting my principle up in the air and said, okay, whatever that is, now it doesn't make any sense. And said, okay, another person is wrong. Where it was, simple as that, they were, I don't know who was wrong. Whether I was wrong, or that person was wrong. Now, When I look back at it, I can see, man, damn red light, everything is changing into red light. Oh, it's green now, here. The other one, go fast, man, go fast. And no, it's green now. Ooh, it turned green. Ooh, go. Look, Ora. I cannot change lanes here. I don't want to. Yeah, that's good. So that's what I was saying. My eyes are still irritating like hell. But that probably is the only good that came out of it, where I learned that lesson that in principle, when you're dealing with another life, then your principles and her principles are going to come together into action. And if you cannot see, nobody can even see me because of the light that comes from behind. Now they can. So that's only good that comes out of it. This is a good time for me to clean my eyes. I cannot see anything. It feels like there's something in there. Eyes always does that. So that is a point which I may have to add into that poem right now. Now you know my confusion. Or maybe I have to write a completely different poem with that point coming as a core. Maybe that's a good idea. Leave the current poem as is, finish it and post it, and write a completely different poem with that as a core idea, where where I have to come out and say, okay, when you're dealing with two different people, two lives in your hand, your life and somebody else's life, then you are dealing with two different principles. And no matter how much, whether you are born in the same town, whether you're born, you think in the same way, you act in the same way, you have the same age, whatever it is, it just doesn't matter. It all comes down to a point where those principles are completely different. And that is the one fact which I didn't accept at that time. So I may have to come and say that unacceptance factor which came, and how much it takes for me to screw that up. I know right now, because it's very fresh. Those memories I keep very fresh. Every time, something good happens, bad happens, dirty happens, I connect to that person. And it's not an obsession. Because I want to keep everything, fresh. Am I obsessed with that? No. I can clearly say I'm not obsessed with that. But I want to keep everything fresh. Why I want to keep everything fresh is the wrong came from me. And there is that one moment there, remaining. There is a point at which, now I know what need to happen. But I'm not going to make it happen. That is the thing. I'm not a guy who is going to force things to come into place and fall into place. I will let things fall and see where I fit in it. See, that's the key. Otherwise, if you try to make things fall, then you don't have any control. It's like pulling down the sky. When you try to pull down the sky, it's an absolute illusion. You cannot pull anything down. All you are going to have, that's going to happen is you are going to fall. And it's kind of cold. Now, here in this area, 59 degrees. Because we are going towards the lake. So and another, this is totally different. Yesterday I was thinking about the, things. See, I told, okay, there are laws and regulations, rules, whether it is religious, social, ethical, which we follow. There are times when we say, okay, there are times, when, this, it can become a little tightened up and you can get cumbersome for you to keep moving. So at that time, you don't hate that law just because on that very one moment it is not working for you. No, you actually go and and survive the law. The law applicable to everyone, whether that person is a single person, married person, straight person, gay person, it just doesn't matter. A law applies to everyone. Now I'm going to connect everything from which I said earlier into that thing. See, it's not just a law, it's just a common sense of people doing normal things in their life. One of the normal things they do in their life is to find something they enjoy doing, and then they keep on doing it and earn a living out of it, so that their enjoyment, everything. That's one fact. And then another thing is there are quite absolute normal things, like you learn something, then you get a work job out of it. Whether you enjoy it or not, you do it because you need to pay your bills. I belong to this category where I just do things because that's the only way I can earn a paycheck. I have to earn a paycheck. See, I'm not born rich with silver spoons in my mouth and all. I'm not. But at the same time, then there are people who have that ability to go in their way and find something that they enjoy doing and live their life doing it. You understand where I'm going with this? I that's where I connected. Means I made a mistake of not understanding that very one fact, and I was like, this is not normal. I just decided that something that is happening or something somebody else is doing is not normal. I wonder why I did that. Now that I go back and look at it, but the thing is, I was very, 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 very severely pushed. That's if somebody is not going to accept that, then there is no point in even any of these talks. I was pushed and then let down. That's what exactly happened. See, I always say, even if I'm a freak, even if, which I was not, I still deserved a bit of a respect. That was not given. What happened? So, rather than going back to, what happened, what didn't happen, I made a mistake. And I know, and I'm sorry about that. I have no problem accepting that. Now, that's about it. This thing started with then now it is ba 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 ba. Now, I may have to end this somewhere because I'm very near to where I live. So, I may have to stop this. I don't think I'm going to get a red light before my house. I'm spraying it down. So, yeah, long night ahead of me. It is going to be a long night. And long day tomorrow. Wish me good luck. Okay? Because this tomorrow is a test. It's going to define a lot of things that is going to happen in this month and next month, early next month. Excuse me. See, right now, I have about 2 minutes remaining. Even here it is green light. See, when I want a red light, it will all become green. What's up? Luckily, nobody's behind me. That's good. Do you know what that means? I'm the slowest driver in this area. Well, there will be a lot of kids here. That's why I drive slow here. You know, little children on bikes and they are running around and playing. I don't want to hurt them. What's up? Dude. Okay. I thought I'd stop it, but I can get into my garage and stop. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I said all that needs to be said. What's up, boys? Oh my God. There are 4 dogs. Not 5, 4, 5. I don't know what they are doing there. They were barking at the window. Not around this at all. Good night and good luck.